Hi, this is Joy, the Cob Chick with the Keystone Cottage. I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about plastic on your walls, covering it to keep the rainwater and the weather off of it and away from it. How to anchor it, how to secure it, what'll happen if you don't, and to show you what happened to me because I did not do it correctly. So, but anyway, I wanted to start with what you see behind me, right here. So this right here is actually a very big piece. I think it's 10 foot wide, if I'm not mistaken, so that when it hangs, it's about 5 foot on each side. So this is something that is, as you see, it's hanging like between the windows. So this is something that we bought when we got to the top of the windows to kind of do our best to cover it more. But I'm going to start you on something a little simpler, and it's the same concepts. It's just something for you to keep in mind because when you build, your walls are going to be a lot lower. So this is something to use as your walls are lower. So I'm going to demonstrate right here on this piece of rammed earth that we have as a demo. The piece, the plastic that I start with is actually from Home Depot. It's 3 foot by 50 foot clear plastic sheeting. I actually buy this in the paint department. If I'm not mistaken, it's like $7, and this is important right here, 4 mil, right there. That's the thickness of your plastic. Alright, because you don't want it to be like trash bag thin, because then it's not going to work for you. It's going to be too thin, it's going to tear up too easy. Alright, so I would say measure the width of your wall. Pretend this is a wall. Alright, measure the width of your wall, and you're going to allow 2 feet on each side for hangover. So, for overhang, rather. So, what we're going to do, take it out of the roll. You can put it on the wall, roll it all the way down, and pretend that that's 2 foot overhang. Alright, you can have a friend help you. Sometimes it's a lot easier to do it that way. Scissors, and you're going to cut right here. It does not have to be straight. Things do not have to be measured correctly. Alright, I mean correctly to a point. Within common sense, mind you. Alright, let's see how this works. Alright. So we're going to unfold this like this. It's got a seam down the middle, like that. And then we're going to unfold it right and left, or forward and backward. There you go. All right. Now, we've got a little bit of a breeze, so you can already see how it's wanting to take off. A little bit of movement here going on. Alright, something, I'm just going to throw that out there if something you're interested in. I've done it off and on with this cottage here, depending on the season. But I like to take a board like this, especially when it's drying out, and put it underneath. And sometimes I put them going crossways as well. What this does is this keeps moisture from building up underneath because you are trying to dry it out. And it lets the moisture go out the ends. So, something to keep in mind. It also, let's see, okay, so before I forget, you need to anchor it as well, because you don't want the wind getting it. So you can anchor it, you know, every few feet or something like that. Perhaps on the outside it may have a tendency to blow more to the inside. So you can anchor it like with 2x4s, with rocks, something heavy, something that's going to keep it stable. Let's see here, and once again, I believe this is 3 foot wide right here, so it's hanging off a little bit here. Give you a little bit of a visual. Walking around. So here, if moisture builds up, it can kind of escape here, just like the eave on a roof. Kind of helps keep it cooler, and helps with a lot of other functions too. But now I'm going to walk you inside of the cottage. We had a good rain last night, not gonna lie. So it got wet. So we've got wet, dry. But because I did not have the plastic anchored correctly, it blew off. Right there. So it's all inside. That whole corner blew off and into the inside. Very important to anchor it correctly. Let's take a look at what it looks like in here. Oh, that whole sidewall blew off. Okay, so that part, all that plastic blew to the back. And, okay, this plastic blew to the front and is now on the ground. So it gets dirty, I guess splash up, and so it's a dirty job putting the plastic up, I'm not gonna lie. But it's worth it to protect your walls. I did another video on how water affects Cob Walls, so definitely check that out. I will be linking that all together right there. But I need to get up and fix the plastic. on my walls so this doesn't happen again. Also, something to keep in mind is I had scissors in my pocket, so you can kind of see here, this is a poor illustration here, but when the plastic got over this part of the wall, I did a slit up on both sides to make sure not to go too far like I did. See, I went too far, it exposes the cob wall. Okay, so don't go too far so that it has plenty of overhang and it wants to drip off and not onto the wall. But these clips here, I really like these clips. Alright, these are from the Dollar Tree. You get them a pack of like 9 or something, 9, 10 in a pack for like $1. These are durable, they grip really well. Right here, we've got them all over the place, these clips. So, alright, that's it. Thank you for watching my demonstration and listening to me as far as how to cover your walls with plastic. I think this is very important for everyone to know, especially if you are considering building with cob, anything. Whether it's an earthen oven or just a bench outside by the fire or anything, it's important to keep it covered so that you're aware of this. Now, if you're building something, let's say, you know, yeah, like an oven, you can probably use a tarp. That might make more sense than having it in a strip. But at least having it in a roll like this, you're able to unroll it quickly, cover it up quickly, and it works really a lot better, I think, in my opinion. And once again, I will put a link to this, and you can get this in the paint department at most modern building stores. So, alright, thanks for watching. Please hit like, comment below, let me know what you want to see. Alright, thanks. Bye.